Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great day and you're having a great week so far. Welcome back to the channel. So the one thing I want to talk to you quickly about is thinking about the journey you're on, the decisions you're making, and where it's taking you, and I'm putting and yeah, and the reward expected at the end. I had the privilege of being in a meeting where a coach was talking to all the various athletes and explaining to them, or trying to explain, that he understands that some people might not want their values, or they not their values, their goals um, aren't the same as everybody else. So some people might be casuals, some people might be diehards, some might be still figuring it out. And at the end of the day, there's a road for everybody to follow. There's a path, and we'll all go. What's that? That famous saying? We're all gonna make it, bro. We're all gonna get there. The there is the place that you decide. Did you reach your goal or didn't you reach your goal? So the coach was trying to explain how some things you're doing now might seem even unnecessary. The rewards at the end makes it worth it, and you don't understand how to get those rewards, or even that it's coming. All you know is that you need to do this work, and if you don't want to do it, that's okay, but then other people will do it. And I think sometimes that's that little bit of pull we all need, is that seeing that there's one or two other people that go for it, and seeing that they make it, and you think, you know what, I can do this too. And I think that's a lot of what when we see on Instagram, or when we see on Facebook, or whatever, wherever you hang out, when you see other athletes, you think, you know what, maybe I can do that. I can relate to that. I remember when I was still competing locally, and I always had this idea of what professionals looked like, because I didn't see them in person. You only see them on videos or photos. And we all know photos and videos make you always look your best. So when it's the first time when I went overseas, that when I saw pros, talked to pros, shook their hands, understood that this is something that I want to and that I can do, and then I came back determined, and a year later I won my pro card. So it really changes your mindset, and that you get I don't want to say a touch of greatness, but when you do talk to the professionals, if you're an amateur trying to reach that professional level, there's things that you look for, there's things that you want to hear, things that you want to see, that resonates with you, or that doesn't. If you were over there and you saw that, you're like, no, because that also happened to me. I was at a show and I'm like, okay, if this is the person that wins, then I don't want to win here. This is not the look that I would want to present. This is not the artwork that I've been working my whole life on. If that's what is needed to win there, then I tap out. That's not for me. Then if I'm fortunate enough to have been able then to compete with another federation and win my pro card there. So things work out. You just stay true to who you are, to what you do, and you'll be rewarded. At the end of the day, we're all gonna make it, man. So just stick to the plan. There's some things that you might think are unnecessary, but they are necessary. If I talk about being grateful, I talk about drinking your water. I talk about various things with all of my athletes. And if you just stick to these small things, of course the ones I always highlight are some of the most important, because you see results quicker. But none of that. At the end of the day, just focus on what you need to do. Don't worry. Try not to look at the bad. Try to look at even some things that people might find inconvenient, or as I've explained with the ice bath, I always see the value in it, because I see the reward in the medium, short, or long term. Okay, so try to look at things like that. As you're on a journey trying to better yourself, or trying to reach a goal, at the end of the day, this whole journey is the journey, and what you decide to do is the physical thing that turns you into a bodybuilder, or into an athlete. Somebody with that warrior or soldier mindset, somebody that can really push through regardless of the difficulties. Okay, so just a little bit of on that tonight. I don't know, was that a light talk? I don't know, maybe not. Have a great night. Tomorrow is rest day, and yeah, I'll see you then. Cheers.